My name is Deborah Ogedengbe. I'm a senior associate at Adeola Oyinlade & Co. I'll be speaking on adoption process and requirements in Nigeria. We have the Child Rights Act of 2003. This is applicable in the Federal Capital Territory and all states that have domesticated it. We have the adoption laws of various states. We have Matrimonial Causes Act. This is applicable or relevant to inter-country adoption. We also have the customary and Islamic law in regions where they are applicable. The adopter must at least be 25 years old and 21 years older than the child. The adopter must be medically fit and then financially capable to take care of the child. The adopter must have no criminal record, particularly as regards to offenses against children. When it has to do with married couples seeking for adoption, it must be with the consent of both parties. Then single person adoption is also permitted. However, some states restrict adoption to single men. Then foreigners who intend to adopt in Nigeria must at least be resident in Nigeria for at least 12 months. A child below 18 years, a child who has been orphaned, neglected, or abandoned by his or her biological parents, a child that has been declared adoptable by the courts, or a child welfare authority. Apply to the Ministry of Women Affairs or the relevant child welfare authority, home study and assessment, pre-adoptive foster care. This is a situation where the child is placed in the care of the adoptive parents for a probationary period of 3 months to a year, depending on the state. You apply to a court for a petition for adoption. Then they obtain the court order. Then register the court order with the relevant authority. And then the issuance of the birth certificate stating the adoptive parent as the legal parent. Letter of application, birth certificate or age declaration, marriage certificate in case of married couple, financial statements or evidence of stable income, medical fitness certificates, home study reports, police clearance certificates, and consent in case where the biological parents are alive. Yes, they must meet additional requirements. 1, they must have been residents in Nigeria for at least 12 months prior to the adoption process. 2, they must obtain approval from the Ministry of Women Affairs. 3, they must comply with international adoption treaties. The court reviews the adoption application. The court ensures that it complies with the relevant adoption laws. The court also checks if the adoption process is going to be in the best interest of the child. The court finally grants the adoption order. Adopted children have the same rights as biological children. They have the right to inherit from their adoptive parents. They have the right to education, health care, and welfare. They have the right to be protected from abuse and neglect. They have the right to identity and citizenship where applicable. In conclusion, adoption process is a legally structured process, but can be somehow complex. Intending parents should engage in the services of experts who will help to simplify the entire process.